Essay. What's your plan, Miss Witch?
She saw something fucking weird up in the clouds. She wants to go figure out what the fuck that is.
How do you plan to do that?
Does this place have a library?
Yes, it does.
Time to stake out the library.
What, you're not just gonna go up and say hi?
That feels like a bad idea.
You could just enter the library.
Yeah.
Don't have to stake
I mean,
it out.
I'm gonna stake out. I meant go inside and stake out. But yeah, she'll go inside.
It's Tufa goes to the local library. A fine place covered in large scrolls of knowledge. A few tomes, of course, lie shelves as well. There's still also a lot of old scrolls. And even in the kind of back sections inside glass cases, old stone tablets of some really old knowledge. But yeah, you are definitely able to study here.
This place
What you would like to do.
museum.
You were also greeted by the local librarian.
Oh, hello. Well, you can probably tell I'm not from around here. You all seem to know each other.
We do not all know each other, but, well, most of us do.
Yeah, fair enough. I was wondering, do you have any sections on mythical beasts, perhaps?
Yes, of course. The mythology section is quite popular.
Ah,
Let me guide you. This way.
thank you.
This way.
Wait, the same guy's the local librarian? The cat?
Yes!
Multitask.
But he's busy with Cadme.
He's not.
Oh.
There's the high priest busy with Cadby.
I think that was Weed Girl.
Weed girl.
And your friend said she looks like she looks a lot weed.
Yeah.
The cat folk left the temple.
Right. Sad.
You said the mythical beast section was quite popular, right?
Yes. There are many people here who enjoy writing about our mythology.
Ah, I see now.
It is quite detailed and quite old. We've done our best to record the oral history here as written history as well.
I see. Well, yes, I can certainly see her from this on tablets, at least.
We do our best to recover the knowledge of old. Much was lost, but much was preserved.
I return.
Now this is a section for you. Anything in particular you need help finding? Or shall I just leave you to it?
Out of character, would giant sky whale aptly describe something?
What a giant sky snake.
A giant sky snake. I don't suppose you have anything on giant flying snakes.
That's a peculiar look for a moment. Well, we have some parts on that, yes. Particular ones, in fact. I'll show you.
Thank you.
This will lead you to the very back of the mythical beast section. As you see, a large mosaic on one section of the wall that's been reconstructed, mostly at least. There's a few missing pieces. Most of it's been reconstructed, and it shows a giant flying serpent weaving through clouds.
Ah.
This is a spirit that's been in mythology for a long time. It is said to be a guardian of this, flying high above where any can reach.
See.
An ancient beast of peace. Some of the texts seem to refer to them being related to the dragons. I disagree with that personally.
Oh, you have a personal theory?
I feel them more to be something of their own. Though while they may resemble in some regard some of the more Far Eastern styles of dragons, I feel it's more of a mythical beast in its own right, not that of just another type of the draconic lines. To me, it doesn't feel of this place, as if it comes from another world almost, which I suppose is fitting because it's legend, supposedly protecting a sacred gate to heaven.
Ah.
I can show you the text we have on that.
Please. Sounds very interesting.
As he'll show you the various scrolls, and feel free to give it a read. Though I request you leave the tablet inside the cases.
Yes, I'm well aware of decay.
As Ren will leave you there.
Out of character. Huh.
Nah.
Whoops. Like that might have supposed to be a bit harder to find.
Well, in fairness, I mean, you're able to see it.
Yeah.
Admittedly, that's with your hex that lets you see through all mist.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be easy to fucking get up for all this cloud.
That's a different matter entirely.
That's going to be an entirely different endeavor. We might
Especially given it's several miles upwards.
Adlin can do it.
I can't breathe.
It'll take her a while.
The big issue is what if we just get up there and it just like slaps us?
Didn't you say that it was a beast of peace?
Okay, just because they say that doesn't mean it's true.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still.
It's mythology. Take mythology with a grain of salt.
Okay, listen. There are many ways to keep the peace.
That's all right,
That
Adlin.
includes smacking a bitch.
Adlin can just turn off her flight, and I'm sure she can fall faster than they can fly.
I
It
don't
can
know.
fall
it's a
faster
chunk.
than you.
That's not accurate.
I mean,
That
it
is.
can fly straight downwards.
Aerodynamics, man.
But it would have far more air resistance than I would because it's so much larger.
Yeah, but
Okay,
it's
what if
designed
we
for
just-
flying.
What
So
if it's
am I.
just a laser?
You're a person. You're a person
I'm
who
made
can
of
fly.
air.
No.
I can dive.
If anything, that means you would have more drag due to high surface area and low mass.
No.
Oh lord.
That's why
This
you're
is-
slow.
Can we just agree to not fly up to the giant
Yeah.
freaking snake?
Fine.
We'll send it a
I-
fax first.
I mean, right now, flying up through the storm barrier several miles is not a task you can do right now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not piss off Rayquaza.
Teleport on
Yeah, so
top of the
this-
giant snake.
Hello, I don't mean to surprise you. Boom.
But yeah,
Yeah.
presumably what you saw up there was this mythical creature.
That or I guess, I don't know, maybe it's his cousin. Dave.
But yeah,
The library's not a bad place to spend time anyway.
it's not. So there we go. I've added Ren onto the onto the
Edie.
it's the ever-growing collection of portraits.
There he is.
There's a lot of portraits.
One or two.
But yeah. Adeline, what's she up to at the moment?
Adeline is relaxing. Yeah. She knows where all the good places to go are, and so she's been visiting them today. This is a day for her to rest and relax after being on a boat.
That's absolutely fair.
She's not a huge fan of boats. She much prefers the sky, so
Note yourself, get you an airship.
though something she will try to do is send a message to 1 second. Name?
Chungus.
No, Nicola. See if she would like to go out for a drink tonight, this evening. Wants to talk to her and learn more about her. Adeline is curious.
Attempt to diplomatize.
Quick question. Sideline. What spirit is Cadme channeling?
Trickster.
Trickster. Okay. Is that the one where you can get a skill from
Yeah.
it? Cool. So diplomacy is up. There we go.
Also, I completely agree with his Tufa right now.
No.
It's like the reverse Home Alone.
She'll agree to have a drink out.
Cool.
She's got to finish up down at the ship today, but
That's fine.
that's fine. Okay. Returning back then to the temple, as Cadme has been in meditation with the High Priestess. You can see your spirit of hope, of goodness, fluttering on the other side of the sacred pool, being rejuvenated by its power. The High Priestess almost just kind of reaches in with a hand and almost scoops up the spirit, and then just sprinkles the handful of water over you as you see it kind of flutter out and just kind of sit on your nose.
Trying to understand this pool. Does it look like it's it's a point of healing and rejuvenation, yes, but is it also kind of a gate?
You would say so.
Huh.
A spirit gate of some kind. You will need to venture out into the forest, into the jungles to be able to find the elder. But she should be more than happy to help. Though she may ask you to do something for her.
I wasn't expecting this to be easy. I just had no idea what that would involve. Well, there's a few things I would like to. Hmm, we mean, thank you very much. Oh, I didn't really know there was this place. Nor did I know that my duties could be performed by a pool of water.
This pool of water, it takes tremendous effort from our part to keep it pure, to ward out all that which would try to taint it.
That actually leads me to my second point. I was thinking about using it, but I don't know. I'm sure you can find something about me as well if you look.
I could, but I have no need to. I can see everything I need to right.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was thinking about traveling to the other side just to see what it was like, but I'm a bit marred right now. I didn't come out of that in moment much like the reliquary.
It's not a place that for us to just travel to right now, especially with the uncertainty you have in your mind.
Yeah,
Your thoughts are power. They echo wishes and reality there. You know that.
I do. That's why I stopped.
You need peace of mind. To me, currently feels broken for you.
Yeah. My friends are good of nature, but they are very quick to violence, and it's a bit disheartening to me at times. They have good intentions, but they don't see other sides of the story very well.
It's not always easy to face the other side with an open heart. Almost everyone's heart is scorned. Patience. Have it with them.
I have.
It may not be easy, but in time they will learn.
I hope so. But you said I had to wander off into the woods, right? Where? I mean, I can just walk out into the woods and that'd be fine, but I mean, maybe if I had a little bit more of an idea where I was going. It's a big forest. And frankly, it's a little intimidating due to I kind of grew up in a very small one. Oh, okay.
She'll kind of put her forehead close to yours, and she's going to transmit knowledge to you, assuming you're willing.
Yeah.
She's going to share the memory of a pathway through the forest to get to where you want to go.
I will commit that to memory, to the best of my ability.
Too late, she already committed it to your memory.
Perfect. Actually, what I will do is, as she's doing that, I will cast Implant Psychic Significance on a stone.
You're going to copy that information onto a stone.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think I'll spend a little bit of time here. I need to focus a bit. Oh, no, I can't spend time here. I need to go to that elder.
It'll be dark by the time you get there if you try leaving now.
It's fine.
Are you sure you would not rather just take the chance to be with your comrades, your friends, for the moment? After all, someone is with you now. As you can see the spiritual butterfly flapping on your nose.
It's good that they're here, but it's still constraining. I don't want to leave them alone. It would be unfair. And they've helped me through a lot of hardships. It's only fair that I give them the opportunity and I mean, unless this is your very polite way of saying don't go out in the woods at night because you'll be eaten by a dragon or something like
Well,
Nah, it'll be true.
there are dangerous creatures in the forest, but that will always be the case, regardless of time.
that. Fair enough. Yeah, it would be for the best that I would go now.
If that is your choice.
I'll return. This place is beautiful, and I wish to spend time in here and meet its people, but I have to tend to my own people. My flock is hurting, and I need to bring them a little bit of. Okay. Kenmi stands up. Thank you. I certainly will return. You've been very kind and helpful. Is there anything you want from me? My friends told me that you more to like tips or bribes. I don't know if I should give you one. Is that the time?
I don't require any of. If you want to give money to the temple, that's your choice. But you don't need. I do not need rewards to help.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you. Academy will give a deep bow.
She'll nod and let you go.
My name is Academy of Maps, by the way. Nayodi and Bridge to the Undense Forest, and I never introduced myself.
And I'm Ivanari Talash. You can see the speaker for great kind. At least this aspect of kind.
You're doing a wonderful and beautiful job.
She nods her head.
And Academy will go.
The spirits guide you.
Hey, and you too. That's a nice saying. I like that.
Okay. Well, as it stands, I suppose this will wrap up kind of the first day. Say day. We got night still.
So this is when we start rolling for random things going wrong.
I mean, random things could go wrong at any moment, though. You've only just got here.
Hooray, random events.
Though, I suppose Amaya is going to show up with the rest of the group back at the inn, possibly in a
Mm-hmm.
matching one with Fiona.
Hey, nice. I do love the clothes here. I should really pick up more before I head out.
They're very breezy.
Yes, they are. That's fine.
Weren't you just complaining about the heat?
Well, I mean that helps with the heat.
No, I'm saying that she's complaining about breeziness when it's hot.
I think the reason she thinks it's breezy is for a different reason than the heat.
Well, Cadme, keep in mind where I come from. We tend to wear many layers of clothes and then furs on top to shut out all the cold.
I suppose that's fair.
Look at the bright side.
On the bright side, yes.
She brought an evil kimono.
No.
No, I just happen to have a dagger hidden in my sleeve. Haha.
I mean, that's fairly common, actually. But
Mhm.
Don't knock it till you try it.
yeah, Cadme, are you planning to venture out into the forest?
She'll meet up with her friends and tell them what she's planning on doing. But yes,
Okay, be safe. Before you go out, let me give you some advice about things to avoid.
okay, yeah, sure.
Then Adeline will give her a rundown of the things that live in the jungle. Avoid softish ground because you might fall into a bug nest, that sort of thing. Also, avoid certain trees because they're home to a lot of dangerous insects a lot of the time. They tend to nest in them.
Also avoid the lower marshes because they're full of tigers.
Yep.
Okay.
And don't try to fly too much. You might hit a web.
Okay. Sure.
It's fair, it's not Cadme's forest. She doesn't know all the creatures in it.
Yeah. Alright. Enjoy yourself, and you'll have some way to message us if you get in trouble, right?
Kinda.
Define kinda.
I mean, it'll take me a bit.
Could you do it if you're in danger?
Like actively being stabbed? No. But, trapped in a web, perhaps.
Okay, that works.
I mean,
She wouldn't be actively stabbing her. She's going to be actively eaten. It's fine.
Yeah.
you have to go.
Well,
Yeah.
Cadme,
Yeah.
come here.
Okay.
Amaya's going to pull her holy symbol off of her neck and hand it to Cadme.
Okay.
I don't know how much it will help you, but perhaps my own patron spirit will grant you some amount of protection within the mists.
I mean, sure. I've never met the spirit, but it will be interesting to find a conversation with it if it ever comes.
Well, if you do hear anything from it, it wouldn't face you directly. The most you would hear is from a messenger.
I'm aware.
He does have a territory to keep.
Okay. I got to go. Does anyone want to come with?
Not today. I've already got some set up for the evening, so
Okay.
I feel like I should come with, but also, no offense, but you're kind of a bit better at moving through the forest than most of us. Jungle.
Well, I can make you pretty good at moving through the forest.
Is anyone else going to go with Cadme?
Kelvis looks kind of torn between wanting to go with Cadme and wanting to stay.
I think a lot of people are. I think it's nice here.
You know, fuck it, I have an open slot. Ferrying job continues. I'll come with you if it gets too dicey, we teleport back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Do you want to
Lenny?
take Hestia? I can let you take her.
Do you want to come with?
She doesn't care.
Well, it's important to be caring about things.
Well, okay. It's either this or watching her mom just hang out with her boyfriend.
Oh,
So,
okay. You can come with, Hestia. You're being polite to your mother, I understand.
You're not planning on taking Aspen or Hazel, are you?
I was.
Okay.
You're one creature over your carry limit, aren't you?
Do I have a conjuration? Does anyone have a conjuration spell I can eat before I go?
I probably do.
I mean, Reese could just give you a cure light wounds.
That's a good point. Cure light wounds exists. Actually, no, it's
It
fine.
has,
I've got.
it has to be a fort save, right?
Will save or force save. Actually, it's fine. I've got potions of cure light. I can work with that.
Okay.
So you guys are going off to the forest?
Yes.
Yes. Which before we go, fuck. Where the fuck is the? Ooh, whoops. That's bad. Stuff is casting nature's paths on us. Let's move slightly faster.
Sure.
Give it to Cadme.
Thank you.
Mostly just gotta type in what buffs I'm casting myself before we leave.
Lots of spells.
Just so you know, Rose, if Hestia is hit by a poison effect while we're in here, it will not happen until like 9 hours.
Nice. Hestia can just die at home. It's fine.
I mean, at least though, at least it gives us time to treat her.
I know.
It's fine. She just turns to dust as the spell ends.
Okay. But meanwhile, the rest of the party are going to stay for the evening. Is anyone particularly wanting to go to listen to the music that'd be being performed tonight?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
yeah.
imagine Amaya and Theon are going to want to.
yeah, Adeline will go. Invite.
Is there anything else planned aside from just the music?
Not too much. You could just hang out in the bar.
Yeah. Now, if there's no other things going on, then Naj will go listen to the music.
I'm sure Shiba and Colorado will as well.
Fair enough then. As all of you go towards this kind of beautiful, kind of sheltered, almost like slightly pagoda-like area, where a musical performance is going to be performed tonight. A few different performances, to be precise. Local musicians. It's going to be opened, however, by two members of the royal family performing together. For everyone in the town. The second princess and the third princess. The third princess, of course, you've already met. There's also a number of other musicians there, but they can have many princesses. J-Mac clearly hates princesses.
Now you have a succession crisis. We're gonna have to fight to the death to figure out who gets to be queen.
No, clearly given this nation, it's clearly they all have to basically start on the equivalent of X Factor.
Jeez.
Simon Kill exists in this world now.
You're not incorrect, considering how good you are at singing is directly correlated to how good you are at controlling the weather.
This is where we step in and just win the competition, become royalty.
I mean, some of us have to do that.
Gabby could give it a spin, but, you know.
Point is, none of you have the ability to control weather with your voice.
Correct.
Not yet. Perhaps it comes with the title.
Really, it kind of goes the other way around that you can do that so you get the title.
No, it's like, okay, here's the title to the kingdom, you can sing weather now.
Yeah. Adeline can tell, though, neither of these two are the ones performing the performing the song on the way in this morning.
It must
I mean,
be-
you already knew it wasn't the third princess, but not the second princess either.
Yeah, it's the oldest daughter then. Which makes sense. She's next in line for the throne.
Well, not really how it works here.
Oh right. Yeah.
They don't
it's-
actually do it by oldest first.
Right. Yeah. It
Um,
literally is sort of whoever is the most suited.
In a way, yes. The previous ruler gets a bit of a say, but generally it's up to the council actually to decide which of the royal family they choose to be next in the throne. And it can be anyone in the royal family,
Okay then.
but usually they pick whoever they think is either the most level-headed and or the best at actually controlling the weather.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Generally, though, the rule is pick one of the kids of the previous monarch, but it doesn't have to be.
That's what you're
So
saying.
actually, in the current state, it's actually more likely to be grandkids of the current monarch.
It's
Because
true.
the current monarch is quite old.
She's been
And
around
it's
a
kind of
long.
a queen situation where her kid's not probably ever going to get on the.
Yeah. She was around when Adeline was a kid.
I'll show you the picture of the current monarch, who you can also currently see sitting up in the stands watching this. At the very back.
Oh,
She looks friendly and totally not consuming children's blood.
She's not.
She looks like she's got a bit of a hippie streak in her.
But she's not
Yeah,
friendly.
that's more like-
Okay.
I mean, she's only one in red here.
Yeah, true.
obviously that means she is evil.
I think it's more of a red herring. Yeah, just sandbag that joke harder.
Yep.
Mhm.
No,
Have to.
not yet. No response.
Nope.
Okay, now we're good.
Okay. But yeah, the performances this evening are beautiful. The royal duo, each giving off a heart melting minimum of 25 on their performance.
Half the audience collapses as their heart melts.
But yeah, they are. I mean, it's a beautiful performance. There's also instrumentalists, various people from the community, young and old, performing. There's basically also the equivalent of basically like the local, basically equivalent of like the local high school band who also get like a premier place towards the end.
The local choir club.
Basically, it's kind of a chance for everyone in the town to kind of show off their musical abilities. The royal family is usually the opening act to kind of warm everything up. But it's quite a beautiful evening. Those of you who are here with dates, please roll me a diplomacy check immediately.
Okay.
Those of you without dates will get to you in a moment.
Now I'm scared.
Yuri does not count as a date.
Hey, look at Maya go.
Oh. I'm going to add a pink dot here, and I'm going to add a pink dot here.
Oh dear.
Yes. Nicola is also joining. But she definitely seems to appreciate this, having been away for a while, getting to hear this again.
Same.
Kiko. 14, 17, 19.
Ooh. It's been quite the night. Yeah, you get all of your group get to have a nice almost slightly romantic evening.
No.
Basically getting to listen to, basically getting to go to the opera to I almost like the opera, though less screamy. It's wonderful performances, and a nice evening for all. Plus drink. The bar have more of their have shipped some of their spiceberry wine to the musical festival. Of course, it has.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Goris.
Yep.
You are not with a partner this evening.
No.
That means you get random event.
Huzzah. What am I rolling?
The high
You
priest.
Oh, so then
I was making a joke. Carry on.
you get to roll me 3d20.
14, 10, 11 for a total of 35.
Very average.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you roll multiple dice.
Chaos is watching the performance. I mean, it's quite a nice evening. But you end up feeling something kind of wrapping around your feet slightly, just nuzzling up to them.
Okay, confused, lifts a foot, looks down.
It's an orange tabby cat.
Oh. She just goes to pick it up and pet it.
Pick it up and pet it. It paws slightly at your face.
They pull back at It's a cat thing.
It seems content with Kilris.
Mm-hmm. She's basically just going to pet a cat while listening to music.
Aww. Adorable.
It would be better if she could have brought her own cat, but wasn't there in time.
Hmm.
Sadly, you were not able to bring him along for a date.
No, not this time. Meanwhile, Reese does pretty well on his own date.
Oh wait, I forgot. I get to roll twice. And I'll keep the 22. Yeah, I forgot my own class abilities. Fun.
I forget all of mine all the time.
But, yeah. Meanwhile, elsewhere, as the performances sing beautifully in the distance, cats are pet and romances are near, the rest of you are venturing out in the darkness into the deep forest.
Never to be seen again.
While there are roads in some areas, they quickly kind of break off into the mountainous terrain and overgrown jungly woodlands. Though you do see the occasional kind of monument that stands out in your memory you received. Old areas of stone ruins carved with ancient runes, just dotted around the landscape, such as the one you see in the picture.
Ooh. Well, yes, Astuta, you could be out eating cake right now, but you could also be helping me make sure that one of our friends is in a state of currently dying. But, that's fine. Cake is also important, too.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yes. Or maybe
Probably
our
not going to die
friend
particularly
who
tonight.
currently has their mouth shattered into 1,000 pieces would maybe want cake.
I mean, for some of us, that would be considered a good thing. Wouldn't you like one of us to have our mouth shattered to 1,000 pieces for a night? Keep it a bit quiet.
No, absolutely not. I love your voice.
Weirdo.
Why would you say that? It's awful.
I feel like you take everything a bit too much to heart sometimes.
I know you're joking, but it's still it's very disturbing.
What are we looking for anyway?
That rock right there, that means we're going the right way.
Okay.
And then there's another rock that should be right there. There it is. Okay, cool. I shared memories with a person who went here before.
Ah, I see.
Makes things very convenient.
Yeah, the woodland forest is a nice place to be. Make a survival check.
Sure.
Don't wait to aid, or actually, do you already have aids?
I would have aids from both Aspen and Hazel.
Okay, never mind then. Get you.
And because I'm trickery, all of my abilities are crazy. I rolled a 4. That's a 31.
That's not a survival check.
Oh, shit. I can't read.
It's true.
It's close
It's okay, you're
enough.
dyslexic.
28.
Thank you. We're going to get there eventually.
I must note that that 4 would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
It's true.
And I will also point out that Hazel has her new ability, much like Astutha can see through mist. Hazel can now see through plants.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say Hazel can see through time.
Well, yes, but
And I
you
can
not?
smell the
I mean, that's the book.
cosmos.
I mean, that's the book that can see through time.
Mask can see through animals. Hazel can see through plants. Hazel can see spirits, and Astutha can see through mist. It works.
But yeah, you head through the deep forest, able to kind of keep your bearings despite the overgrown landmarks. The sounds of the town fading off as you get further and further from civilization.
Damn it.
Well, this rock is covered in moss, but it's there.
Edit.
Can I get perception checks from everyone?
Absolutely.
Everyone, even the ones at the party.
Everyone out in the wilderness.
That was an awful
Okay.
roll. That's okay.
Those of you on your dates will get no perception checks.
Adeline's like, Esteva, watch out. She said by a train.
Well,
Rest Island.
It's
Pardon
okay,
me?
we have Cadme.
Yeah.
You hear branch snapping and something is approaching.
Oh, hey, we have friends.
What?
Should I be
Yeah,
worried?
there's a tree branch snap over there. Oh, and that's moving that way.
Is it worrying or
I have no idea. It's just tree branch snapping.
that's just gonna take out her sword?
Hey, look, hey, very. This is what I was worried about. You guys are so prone to hostilities.
We've
I'm not
literally
going
been
to
warned
hurt
like 15
them.
times about how dangerous this jungle is.
It's animals. I can talk to animals.
I know I won't hurt them. It's just in case.
Let's have a
A-
deaf animal.
Animals are very smart. They see human sharp club and they want to make sure that it doesn't hurt them, and so they kill it.
That'll be fine.
That sounds like the animal's problem.
Sounds like your problem. Okay. Hello? Academy shouts out and waves.
That's why we banter. We have an entire ambush set up around this.
I mean, Hestia's ready to kill anything, so.
You suddenly see poking its head through a section of old ruin straight at you. Quite the sight.
Oh
That's
my
just curious.
gosh.
Yeah,
He's so big.
That's stripes, not spots. You know it's not me.
Hey,
Kind
sometimes
of.
you wear stripes, to be fair.
It's also a hell of a lot bigger than me.
Yeah, poking its head through appears to be a striped tiger poking its. That seems to growl slightly.
Aww. Hey, buddy. You're not gonna find any prey over here. You know what? No, come here. Calris didn't take her lunch again.
Don't you feed that thing my lunch?
Well, if she's not gonna be very appreciative, I'm sure you would be very appreciative, you big fuzzy thing. Come here.
It's okay, Aspen's got this.
Are you trying to wild empathy the tiger?
Yes.
You can attempt to wild empathy the tiger.
Oh, it's a good puppy.
Now, in fairness, the DC here was not the easiest. The DC was a mighty 24. Yet somehow you've blown that out of the water anyway, so who cares?
The thing is, this is Cadme with animals. Like, Cadme's family with animals. It's kind of their thing.
Come here and get your munch.
That's true, you were baffled. Hestia as well. And suddenly this ferocious tiger that clearly wanted to turn all of you into chopped liver is now seemingly rolling around like a house cat.
The belly. It's okay.
I mean, it's not that confusing. You've seen Kelvis do the same thing
Hestia
Does Karis
destroys.
also want to chop people into chopped liver?
at times.
Oh,
And
there
she
we go.
usually ends up rolling around on her belly afterwards.
Here. This is what's Calris's kind of favorite smoked meats, but you know, if she doesn't take her lunch in the morning, you get it.
The tiger is contented by your offerings of smoked meat.
Perfect. Okay, I wish you the best of luck hunting. I'm not sure. I've never been on this island, so I can't give you any advice, but good luck.
Tiger looks to you.
Well, I mean, you really shouldn't hunt me. Just saying, it wouldn't go well.
Looks to Aspen.
Or many of my party. If you wouldn't mind. Here. I'll give you a little bit of a hand. I'm sure it's very challenging out in these woods, but so I'm sure you'll do great. Academy's gonna give it a little head woodgie, and then with her thumb, draw a little symbol on its forehead and give it heroism.
The heroic tiger charges off for victory. I think it's the first time I've ever seen heroism cast on a tiger. I've had them as animal companions. I don't think anyone cast heroism on it yet.
No.
A heroic tiger it is.
Don't have enough spell slots to be casting heroism on Yuri.
I'll give it a pat and give it a best wishes off into the forest to go hunt.
Encounter resolved.
See? You just need to be nice.
I'm going to point out the fact that not everyone can just, talk down a tiger.
Well,
Because
I
you're not
trust
very
you,
nice.
Captain, but I can't talk to animals.
I
That'd be
can't
nice.
either.
I can't communicate with them in any way that isn't freaking out and hoping they don't kill me.
Well, just need to
Also,
listen better.
you say that animals go and see the, humans with pointy stick. They're literally built out of pointy sticks. I have more to fear from a tiger than it has to fear from me.
About this position.
This just gives Cadme a very flat look. Shall we continue?
Yeah, the other
getting
rock's over
late.
there.
You keep on moving as you head through the old brambled parts the hillside. It looks like the old staircase that would have gone up the cliffside is mostly decayed at this point, broken apart. It's going to be a climb, it looks like, or a very narrow balance. Or you could try to fly, but the winds are not particularly favorable.
Balance,
Hestia
you
can
say?
climb.
Yes. Basically, acrobatics, climb, fly. Take your pick. All of them are difficult.
Oh.
Stufa shifts word of the season to winter, which automatically lets her walk across narrow and slick surfaces.
Oh. So you just see Estuva just narrowly start shimmying along the cliffside.
She just like starts kind of walking. She's kind of wearing like slightly heeled boots. No, it's fine. It's just like, okay, let's go.
Just going
And I watch
heel, heel,
Hestia
heel,
fall.
heel, heel.
She's channeling with powers of Rihanna.
Swagger. Get the good that saunter on. I'll choose fly.
Stay, I believe in you.
I mean, I'll get round to the results for everyone other than the auto succeeding Estuva.
Spells.
Once I've seen the rolls.
And I'm not going to roll for Aspen and Hazel because they are far more maneuverable than Cadme. Aspen with permanent spider climb and Hazel with actually like a plus 20.
Permanent spider climb, yeah, he'll be fine. Plus 20 on fly will probably be fine. The winds aren't too terrible at the moment, but they're still not favorable.
Right.
Cadme,
Yes.
you do manage to fly up, though it is difficult, and you nearly crash your head straight into the rocks.
Gosh.
Estufa,
Mhm.
it looks like Hestia. Looks like the rock Hestia's on is about to kind of break away.
Ah, that's not good.
Hestia does weigh 1.5 tons still.
Yeah.
We can figure that.
Do I have anything that could help here? I haven't really prepared for lifting a weight that's 1.5 tons.
Understandable.
I mean, you're working with
Mm.
Hestia. You should always assume that.
I really wish I took Carrying Companion. Hold on a second.
I mean,
not fuck.
she cannot fall. I know she can, but it's gonna be messy.
No, fuck it. I've just prepared. Probably not going to use it again. So if it just kind of jumps down off of there, lands next to Hestia, boops her, and casts Dimension Door.
Oh, okay.
Dimension boop.
In retrospect, that was probably easier to do from the beginning. Oh well.
Why can't you do that? Cadme rubs her face.
I mean, everyone was kind of making their way up. Okay. I don't want to have
as
to.
a large rock falls below from where Hestia was holding on to, crashing down.
Oh, jeez.
I forgot
Look.
I weighed a lot. Sorry.
It makes sense. It's not as if people who are usually your size can like crush people.
I want to see Hestia do. I want to see Hestia play American football.
Kicks the ball, goes flying across 5 fucking football fields instead.
I was more thinking the full tackle.
Oh, the tackle. No.
Be a movable wall.
She'd be a great linebacker.
Oh, dark passing question that I just noticed.
Yes.
Hazel as a companion, wouldn't she be tough now? She has like 40 health.
What was she?
4.
Yes, that is correct. Because tough depends on health compared to level.
Yeah.
One moment. I can't scroll down at the moment to get to her, but send me a PM to that. I'll do it later.
Sure.
Roll 20 is continue trying to scroll up, which is weird. It usually tries to continue to scroll down.
It's always weird that it does that. I don't know what causes that. Well, now that we've crossed that bridge. Oh, hi Koro. That looked easy.
What you see a little bit up ahead is an old cave.
Oh god,
Outside of which several runes are kind of warded across it. And you see powerful warding magic is kind of built around it. Nothing that looks like it's going to hurt you guys, but it looks like things that would repel away a lot of other stuff.
What language is it in?
All the runes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a language that you do not recognize.
Does Aspen recognize it?
Does the Suther recognize it while we go through the...
Well, the only reason I
Motions.
ask is because Aspen knows Druidic.
I will say, Aspen says some of the symbols look familiar, but it's not druidic.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
Similar to druidic though, but not quite.
Like, considering she's a nature person, I'm gonna assume it's not anything.
And no one in the party recognizes the language. At least can read the language. You recognize pieces of it, but you don't know what it is.
Okay. The only thing that I have remotely applicable that no one else has is Terran, I'm assuming, on Hestia.
I would have Terran.
Yeah.
Okay, Shiva's my language person.
Hmm.
Yeah, as you but yeah, it does seem though that there are various wards there for repelling all kinds of creatures, aberrations, undead, all manner of unnatural creature.
I wouldn't think we'd have got a lot of undead on this island.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe so either. Well, then again, there might be, despite being as spirit worshipy as they are, they might be some spirits that have been scorned.
I suppose.
Yeah,
The
as the group,
closer you
I
are,
presume,
it
the,
make it
I
easier.
presume the group approaches up towards the cave.
Yeah, why not?
Yes. Assuming we don't think we're gonna get blasted from the earth, yeah.
Nope. As you walk up towards it, each of you taking steps inside the cave, except for Hestia, whose face suddenly bashes against a barrier.
I'm a magical beast
Ah.
of some form.
I mean,
As-
it could just be warded against dragons.
Some kind of wall of like protection magic, just like as if there was a wall of force there. Hestia just kind of you see Hestia just tapping on the outside of a dome, basically.
Cadme, this is sort of your thing anyway. I think I might wait over here with Hestia.
Oh, okay, sure. Aspen points at the door frame enthusiastically and says, "Lizard!" and points at one of the words.
I mean, if you need help, just scream and I'll hop, skip, and a jump then.
Okay.
Actually, I could take Aspen instead and you can go with her. I feel like having someone who can talk to things might be more useful
That's
after
fair.
that. If Aspen doesn't mind.
Aspen nods. He likes trees. He'll hang out with some trees.
Nice.
And Cadme, Hazel, and Stutha will go in, apparently.
Okay.
Now I know it's not what you meant when you said Aspen's gonna hang out in some trees. My first thought was him just hanging upside down from one, going, "Look at me, I'm a bat."
He
That's
totally
exactly
can.
what. That's
I'm
exactly.
pretty
That's
sure I'm just-
exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I'm about to say, isn't that just Aspen?
Because he has permanent spider climb. He can just hang upside down from just stuff.
I mean, the thing is, unlike most people who would hang upside down by like wrapping their legs around, he just stands upside down on the tree. Somehow. Like, gravity does not apply, apparently. Always frustrates me about people like Aspen.
Yeah. Because not only does gravity not apply, but he can also, if gravity suddenly does start to apply, have permanent feather fall.
Like, the laws of physics do not apply to him, basically.
It really doesn't.
It's kind of a problem.
It really is.
Big problem.
This is not what Academy thought would happen when she dreamed him up.
Alright, yeah, you dreamed him up.
Totally responsible for all the shenanigans and is, yeah. But yeah, Academy will go in with Astutha and Hazel.
Sure. You enter in, wandering through the cave, which quickly changes from flat out cave to something very different. Temple?
Ooh.
There's ancient inscriptions on the wall, runes, symbols. It's detailed, it's old. Flooded rainwater kind of leaks in, kind of flooding the ground. There's clearly an opening somewhere to the sky. As you enter into a central chamber.
Wow. This is impressive. Very, wow. A lot of love went into this place. And time. A lot of time.
Shame it's been so forgotten, but
Oh, it's not forgotten.
Oh, okay, not quite. Well, like a person lives here. It's not exactly like the force required to upkeep this place.
Well, it's not just for people.
Yeah, spirits as well, but I don't see them paying rent.
They do. It's just not discs. Not everyone cares so much about discs like you do.
I mean, it's not just this. 'Cause it's also like, look, this place is flooded. It's filled with snakes.
Oh, snakes.
As a white serpent seems to crawl out from behind some of the old stonework. Pure white snake slivers and almost looks at you with this almost otherworldly intelligence.
Okay, hi. Hi. Hi.
The snake begins to sliver, drawing your attention up a stairwell. As it reaches the top, as you see a figure standing there, watching you this entire time. The snake wrapping itself up on the person's body. As they look down, standing there, an elven form, clearly dressed in that produced from nature. And even for an elf, though, they radiate a quality of age that's not usually seen in them. Yet they don't look old, but you can feel the age off them. Who comes to my temple?
Oh,
But that is where we're going to leave you all on that.
Cliffhanger.
please don't impale me with a spear. Oh, wait. I'm invincible. Never mind. I got armor. That's great.
Fine. Well, fine. Do it with sacred fire.
That'll work.
That'd do it.
If I hear him haunting you, Cadme.
Hey, Dark.
Aye.
Did we travel far enough that Hestia's not being picked up by the link anymore?
How far can you go?
It's like a mile, right? That sounds right for empathic.
You're probably outside the range.
Okay, well that's good for both her and Shiva to know.
Because, yeah, that's good.
And thus the date night went to crap because Shiva spent too long worrying about not Estia.
She marked for both of them.
I'm not gonna comment on the couple reasons I asked that. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.